be different. And they say, well, what's the be different framework? Well, we know if you think different, you live different, and you feel different, everything in your life will help you to be different. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Right? Something like that. That way it's easy for you to get into it and you can walk through the three stages, but it's yours. Doc Jim would sound funny trying to explain that. Do you see what I mean? Even I
Yeah.
struggle with it because it's not mine. It didn't roll off my tongue as easily as it ran off of yours. You see what I mean? So own it. I need you to call it something that's yours so that when you go in, they know it's your stuff. Does that make
Okay.
sense?
Yep.
Right? So cool. So we got belief, we got the vehicle. What are some of the internal things that people will struggle with trying to install your three different frameworks?
Well, a lot of the belief that people are going to struggle with is the belief that it doesn't work. So they first of all have to believe that it is possible to get better. Then you're going to run into things such as growing up, you were told things about yourself, and we kind of live our life based on what we were shown and who we were taught to be. So they have to essentially unlearn things that they grew up being taught.
Okay. So what I would do is I would make a list, like I mentioned to Yvette, of the internal feelings that a person will struggle with and the external ones. You can even put it in the chat GPT.
Oh, I have that on a Google Doc.
Yep. So, and then just be sure that you're covered. You don't have to cover all of them, but be sure that you cover them in your example, right? The most common ones, right? With Speaker Hub, one of the things we run into is I've tried this, that doesn't work.
Yeah.
Really? I bought courses before, I didn't get nothing out of it, right? Now, they're not going to say that, but they're going to think it. Oh, this is just another high price thing. They just want you to
Yeah.
pay for something. All of these internal things that you just got to address without them ever bringing it up.
Yeah.
That makes
So,
sense? And then the external side would be my parents talk negative to me, right? I'm
okay.
getting berated at home by my dad who abuses me, right? All of these external things. How do they deal with that, right? Maybe they have to go get counseling from a professional. Maybe they need to find someone they can trust to report the abuse or whatever, right? But you got to deal with both of those sides. Those are, and I'm not you, so I don't know it as well as you, but those are
I
some of
mean, I
the
get the point.
external things that a person that affects a person's belief system.
Okay.
Does that make sense? So
Yeah.
not only do they have the negative internal thing, it may be I didn't have the cool clothes growing up, or my car is a terrible car and people make fun of it. Does that make
Yep.
sense? So those things affect you throughout that you carry them throughout your entire life and you have to learn to get over them. So